Hi, everyone, and this is Marci, and I'm so glad that you are in the training before we go to work. It's Tuesday, and you know that we train on Monday and Tuesday, the work that we do in the office to build a business, as we are professional network marketers, and we all are here to build our business together. So today we're going to do more of a quick training on how we peak, pre-qualify, and move folks to a pack, because I want to have the second half of the training really on the follow-up, because it's so important to know how to follow up once we've sent a gift out. And so know that we are like in Montessori school, right? We got some people super advanced and we have some people just starting. And so this training has to be kind of fit for both. And so the beginning of the training is going to be for the new person who maybe just feels a little afraid. And we're going to do the combo script today. We have trained, if you listen to yesterday's training, I trained on all three kinds of scripts to pique interest. But today we're just going to do the combo script, which is a combination of piquing interest and pre-qualifying all together. So that you guys, if you're new, you're just going to do this today. If you're not new, you really need to know how to follow up from everything that you have gifted for the last week, 2 weeks, a year. Let's hope you guys have been following up if you've been gifting for a year. But I just really want you guys to understand that. So write down your notes. If you are new, go buy a notebook. Professional network marketers always take notes. That's what we do. You also want to get a calendar book because we always book the next appointment. And you really want a list book because we're always writing lists. What do we do with the list? Well, the list is what we work on every single day. We are a business of making lists. So the three things network marketers do: we make lists, write this down. We always are booking the next appointment on our calendar book. And we are a business of scripts. What do I mean by that? Scripts. We just read things. We read scripts that have been made for you. We read them and reread them again and we read them again. That is why you will see our materials that almost seem like a story or written words. We're not really a promotional brochure like some of you might have think, like, let's say you go to a store and you see a promotional brochure and it just has 2 little bullet points or something. No, we're scripts. The reason everything is written in sentences is because you're supposed to read it to people, because you don't know and they don't know. So how do you know? By reading. So that's why we are a business of scripts. I'll tell you a story about that. In another business, we had a script because I was trained by a professional network marketer, and the script was 1 page and you just read it. And so this woman, who was another professional network marketer, met another woman, her good friend, who was a businesswoman, at coffee. And it was a different product. And she said, well, I don't know. I just have this piece of paper that tells me what it is. I think I'm just supposed to read it to you. And as they're drinking their coffee, she's reading the piece of paper. By the time she got done reading, guess what happened? The other woman said, wow, this sounds really good. Let me sign up. Okay, do you understand? We just read. Okay, so I'll explain that more in the follow-up, what I mean by that. But to begin with, what you're going to do, if you have a list book, who has a list book here? Let me see your list book. If you got a list book, that means you've been training for a while with me, and I'm proud of you. If you don't have a list book, go get a piece of paper. It works the same way, okay? So in your list book, what are you going to do? Remember, I just did my new list book. This is my second one. You're going to write this down on the front of your list book. Let's go. Lifewave, the holy grail of healing. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do I know that would like this stuff? That's all you write in the beginning of your book. It gives you the mindset of this is what I'm doing. And then you start your first list, a list of 10. And I've started a new list because I'm going to go work another $100,000 business. Did you know whenever you're feeling sad about something, do you know what I say? Just build. Whenever you feel like you don't know what's going on, what do I say? Just build. When you need a new team, what do you say? Just build. What is my new motto? What do you think? Just build. So I'm just building another $100,000 team because that's just what we do. It's super kind of fun in a weird way. I know. So I have a new list. Let me tell you, my first girl, Christina, I met her on the airplane last week. There's her phone number. My next girl, she was my other girl I met on the airline, Caroline. Valerie, she's a friend of my friend Mary. I'm helping Mary. Elizabeth, I met Elizabeth on my messenger. I asked for her phone number. Nicole, a friend of Linda's. I'm helping Linda. Oh, Wendy. She's a girl that reached out to me from another business. I think she's trying to get me terminated from my other business. But who knows? Maybe she'll enroll with me. I don't know. I'm still deciding whether to reach out to that one. I'm just being totally honest, right? Sharon. I met Sharon at our event last week where we got 100 names and I'm still working. You know, at 11 o'clock, I'll be texting and talking to more of those people on the list. Do you understand? I'm just list upon list upon list. Did you see that my list came from all sorts of different places? The airplane, a friend of a friend of a friend, messenger, a girl from another network marketing company reaching out to me because she saw my post on Facebook. You understand this, right? They all convert into cell numbers. The event I worked last week, we have 90 numbers. Those are just people's names and phone numbers that I'm working. I do not train you to do what I do not do myself. Okay, that's what we do. We're list makers. Okay, so now that we've made the list, what are we going to do to the list? By the way, our system, write this down, is 333 PPP. Let's see how many people have this memorized. We patch 3 a day. By the way, that's the list. That's the list. We follow up with 3 a day. I'm going to train you on that in about 30 minutes. And we invite 3 to our patching podcast a day. That's the action. The behavior of that is PPP. We peak interest, we pre-qualify, and we move them into a pack, whether a wholesale pack or a gift pack. Okay, that's the behaviors. Can we do that? Does that make sense? So what are we? We're 333 PPP. Oh, I see Donna and sister. Look at sister. Haven't seen you in a bit, sis. You look good. So once again, 333. Patch 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day, invite 3 to the patching podcast. That is the action. The behavior is PPP. We peak interest with questions. We pre-qualify with the startx39now.com site and testimonials. And we move people into a pack, either a wholesale pack or a gift pack, depending on where you're at. Some of you in my Montessori school are so advanced that you just move them right into wholesale packs, which is great. Some of you are brand new and it's stressful and you go, I don't know what I'm doing. I just need to get into action. You're just going to send a gift. That's great too. Just depends where you are in Montessori. You guys get it? Okay. So now let's give you the script for if you're new today. This is our quick guide script and it's in chat. It's so in chat that I'm going to chat to read it to you because what else do we do as network marketers? We are a script business. We read scripts and we write scripts. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this script out today if you're new and you're going to send that to the 10 people on your list. Can you do that if you're new today? You're just going to send it to the 10 people on your list. Okay, so here it is. Name, how about Jan? I found a wearable light technology that activates your own stem cells to work like you're 20 again. Look at the pictures. Go to startx39now.com. Also watch video 1 on light and video 2 on stem cells. It's only, or the video 1 on light is only 2 minutes. Video 2 on stem cells is only 3 minutes. In about 5 minutes, you'll know if you want to try it. Text me your address. I'll send you a gift. Love, my name and phone number. How many people can text that out to 10 people today if you're new? Can you do that, Jacqueline? You can text that out to 10 people. Is that hard? That is not hard. Any new person can get right in action. And here's the great news. Jan is going to send the gift out on your behalf, and she's going to have her boyfriend or husband or whatever combination. Is he a husband or a boyfriend? Who is he? I don't know. I think he's a boyfriend, but she says it's a husband, but I don't think they're officially married. So I don't know if that's too much information, but he's going to fill that gift for you today, Jacqueline. Thank you so much, on her new hardwood floor, because she's working so hard that she got new floors. Okay, so how does that work? Well, let's go. And Jenny, if you could put this in chat, the gift that goes out on your behalf, as well as the gift form that you're going to fill out. So let's just show you what that looks like. You're going to go to Start X39 Biz. That's startx39biz.com. And you're going to go right into the Evolve office where we work the power of 3. And you're going to go right to the training guide. And you're going to go down to, this is the gift that Jan sends out. 3-day supply of X39 with an envelope and all these mini info cards. Guess what this is? They're scripts. You're going to mail, she's going to mail those out on your behalf. And when your friend gets them, they're going to open it up. You're going to call them and you're going to make sure you read them all to them and sign them up. That's all we do over and over and over again. We read the envelope and we read the mini info cards. We read the scripts. Did you know I'm going to San Antonio in 2 weeks? And there's going to be 100 people at this meeting. What do you think I'm going to do? They're all going to get an envelope filled with the mini info cards. Jan doesn't know this yet. By the way, I need 100 made. And what are we going to do? We're going to read the envelopes and the cards, and we're going to put X39 and an E on each and every one of them. Isn't that going to be fun? We just do the same thing over and over and over. I'll fill my own ones if you won't fill it. Don't give me that look. All right. So then you go right here to the gifting form. And this is where, once your friend, when you texted it out, says, oh, I want to try it, this is where you're going to put the daily code, which I'll give you in 45 minutes. And you're going to put your name and your phone number and the receiver's name and phone number and the address, and you're going to hit submit. It's going to go right to Jan Rand, and she is going to fill that order for you and mail it on your behalf. If you're new today, you can do 3 today. Okay? A total of 3 if you're new. If you're not new, you can do 2, but you've got to start following up if you're not new. That's why we're really going to do that today, that training. So, Jenny, did you put that in chat, the gifting link that they fill out and what the gift looks like that their friend gets? Can you also do you know how to put that?
I put it in chat.
Did you put the Q? Oh, you did. You're so good. Isn't she so good? So if you're new, can you text out to 10 people that script and fill out that form and send a gift out to 10 people you love today? Is that scary or is that okay? That's okay. The only thing I'll tell you is that when you text that out to your 10 people, you can't just text without talking. You can't talk without texting. So if you text it to 10 people, you've got to call them too and say, hey, Susie, I just texted you this. Yes, go look at it and tell me if you want that gift. I love you, Marci. Because if you text without calling, it feels like spam. If you call without texting, they'll never call you back. People don't call people back anymore, but they'll text you back. You have to do it together. That's why I call it talk and text and text and talk. I always run them together. Okay. So what have we done so far? Well, 333 PPP. We've patched 3 a day. There's your list. You've just sent out to 10 people. The pre-qualifying is sending them that text and saying, take a look at the Now site and see if you would like the gift. That's pre-qualifying. When they text the address that they would like the gift, then you mail the gift out, okay? Or Jan mails it on your behalf. Now, when I tell you that you're pre-qualifying with the Now site, this is the site you're pre-qualifying. Make sure that you understand what you're sending people to look at. Make sure you go look at it first. I always like to say, be as smart as the person you're sending information to. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, go to the Now site and really understand what you're telling them to do. You need to go look at the video online. If you're new, your homework is to go to startx39now.com and look at the first video on light. It's 2 minutes. The second video on stem cells is 3 minutes. And you should understand these pictures because you're going to be talking these pictures all the time. All I do over and over and over again is tell them to watch those 2 videos and talk the pictures. And what 4 pictures do I pick? I pick the pictures of the finger. Look at, he got his finger cut off. It died and it grew back. Oh my goodness. I talk me. Look at, I was so ugly. I had breast cancer. Look at that face. And look at how pretty I am now. I say this one. I like this one a lot. Look at this girl. That's the same person. It looks like daughter and mother. Look at, this is so important. This is back pain. That's nerves that's pinched. Look at how the nerve flow is perfect now. A back that's curved, a back that's straight. Oh, this one's amazing. This looks like grandmother and mother. It's the same person. And of course, look at this dog. That's a dog that doesn't see to a dog that sees. Know your pictures. A pictures tell 1,000 words. Tell the story with the pictures to the people. So you say, well, I text that. You can call. You got to look at the pictures. Go look at that dog. Go look at that finger that died and now lives again. Do you understand? Make it exciting for your people, right? So make sure you understand startx39now.com so that you know how to pre-qualify people with the script. Okay, so if you're brand new, can you make a list of 10? Raise your hand if you're new, that I know you can do this. Jacqueline, you are my new person. Can you do a list of 10? Can you text out that script to 10 people? Can you fill out that gift form and have Jan do all your work for you? Can you do that? Right? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Can you call your people and tell them to actually look at the Now site and watch the videos and point to the pictures? So far, is this hard? So far, not hard. So far, anybody can do this. Okay. Now, there's one other piece, and that is you can take them a step further and say, but come to our testimonial calls. What's going on with you? Let me show you a testimonial that has to do with what's going on with you. Could you ask your friend on the phone what's going on with them so you could send them a testimonial? Could you do that? Where would you go to find testimonials? Well, let's go show you. Can you put, Jenny, startx39now.com is our informational site. And can you put startx39biz.com is our business site, please? So I'm going to show you where to find those testimonials. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing you want to do on this business site is you want to click here and you want to sign up to get all our blasts so you know what's going on. A team that communicates is a team that's alive. Let me say that again. A team that communicates is a team that's alive. You don't have to do everything that you see. Pick 2 trainings and 3 testimonial calls a week. But there's a lot to pick from because your people may need to plug into something that you can't plug into because their schedule's different. Remember, most of the people building big businesses are working this 10 hours a week in the nooks and crannies of their life. Give them the plugins. There is no have-tos. There's only want-tos. Okay, so your first name, your cell phone, and your email, and you will get everything that we do that you can plug into. You can also click here and you can actually sign up to do a testimonial, which are usually at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 Eastern, except Fridays is 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 Eastern. And you can sign up because your stories matter and your stories can help other people. So sign up for a testimonial, and that's right here. So then there, oh, hey, look at there's 333 PPP. If somebody ever asks you what's your system, you can just text them this. That's our system. And then, of course, the 14 steps to success. This is where all the steps are, okay? So right now, you could go right down to tab number 8, invite to podcast. And you can invite somebody to a live testimonial call. Let's go to Tuesday and see what's going on. Oh, you could send them to Dr. Stacy Science Tuesday night. And then you could go to Kathleen and Sheila. They do a Tuesday testimonial call. You can take your finger and you can edit, copy, edit, paste, and just text it to them. The Biz site is used. I use it on my phone and I just use my finger. I created this site so I could easily edit, copy, and edit, paste because I'm a texter. So I could train. And also, I hate to email PDF files. So all my files are live here. Okay, that's why I created it. So hopefully you find it of benefit as well. Now, you can also go and get live recorded testimonials in our archives. That's tab 5, join Telegram, okay? And all you do is you click here. Now, if you have an Apple, you click this to download Telegram. If you have an Android, you click this. When you click it, it's gonna take you on your phone. Do this on your phone, not your computer. And it's gonna ask you to sign up for Telegram, which you're gonna do, your name, your phone number, your email. Soon as you sign up for it, it's going to go share your contacts. You say yes, because we're network marketers. Of course, we're sharing our contacts. That's all we do is contacts. Okay. And then it's going to kick you out of this. And you're in Telegram and you're going to get out of Telegram. Then you have to come back here. And once again, you go to startx39biz.com, the 14 steps to success, join Telegram. Well, you've already joined Telegram, so now you're going to go down and you're going to click this link and it's automatically going to put you in our Team Evolve. This is everything we talk about. Then you're going to get into testimonials only right here. And then this is business training, everything you need to know about the business. Practitioner group, this is everything doctors have to say. Before and after pictures, you guys know I love pictures. They tell 1,000 words. And our Spanish Telegram. I suggest you grab them all because once you do, you can just text people. So what's going on, Betty? Oh, you have lower back pain. You go over here to testimonials and you search with the little hourglass back pain. And you'll see all these testimonials. Just pick one you like, edit, copy, edit, paste, and send it. Oh, you want to know what doctors have to say about it? Pick a doctor call under practitioners. Oh, you want to know more about the business? Pick a business training. Oh, you want to see a before after picture? Pick a before after picture. Let me tell you what happened to me. Your own testimonial, okay? There's, how many testimonials are there? Let's see if I can remember. Put this in chat for me, Jenny. There's your own testimonial. That's 1. There's live testimonials. That's an invite. That's 2. There's 3,000 house testimonials. There is practitioner team testimonials. That's 4. There's before after pictures testimonials. That's 5. I feel like I'm missing one, but you get the idea, right? You can grab the testimonials based on you asking the person that you're talking to what's going on with them. Okay, so figure out how to get in and join our Telegram. You can also join our Facebook. Click here, that's our Evolve Facebook team. And also you can join our YouTube channel. And that's all of our YouTube. There is Dr. Stacy's YouTube and Susan Allen's playlist. Lots of different YouTubes you can look at. Okay. You can also go and just send a preloaded. Maybe you're like, I don't know how to do any of it. So you go to preloaded and you go to science. And you can see there's some great science testimonials. One of my favorites is David talking about his 5 favorite patches and why. There it is. You just take your hand, edit, copy, edit, paste. You could send that to somebody. There's plenty of testimonials. We have a great library. Okay. So we already know how to pique interest. You're just going to text that little combo script. And you pre-qualify with the Now site and with testimonials. Why is it important to pre-qualify? Because you don't want to send a gift to somebody that doesn't want it. You don't want to keep working on somebody that doesn't care. If you were a real estate agent, would you show somebody 20 houses if their credit score was a 4? You would not, Cindy, would you? It would be a waste of your time. So that is why you pre-qualify with the Now site and with testimonials. I don't want you to waste your time and I don't want to waste my money. Make sure they want it. That's all that means. Piquing interest and pre-qualifying are big words. Piquing interest just means, are they interested? Pre-qualifying just means, are they really, really interested, right? Before you send a gift or continue working. Because if they just don't care, then don't waste your time. Your time's important. Okay. So far, is everybody good? If you're new, let's see the hands. If you're new, can you make a list? Can you send out that combo script to 10 people? Can you show pictures to people on the Now site? Can you send a testimonial? Jen says yes. I love it. The new people in our office are understanding it. I think the kindergarten Montessoris have just moved to 2nd grade. That's what I think. That's what I think. All right. So now, if you're new, that's all you're doing today when you join the office in 30 minutes. I don't want you to get overwhelmed anymore. I'm going to train the people that are more advanced on follow-up right now. If you want to try to follow along and kind of process it, it's great. But I don't want you to get overwhelmed. If you're new, all you're going to do is text out that combo script to 10 people and get some gifts out. Okay, that's all you're going to do. Sometimes it gets so overwhelming that your brain starts to fill up and you freeze on everything. So this section is not for you unless you can handle it. It will be for you next week, because after you send 10 gifts out, you're going to need to know what to do with them, right? But you don't need to know it yet. Okay, so if you're new, you can close your ears. If you're not new and you sent out gifts last week or a month ago, you really do need to know how to follow up, right? So now I'm going to train you on the follow-up. 333 PPP. Patch 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day, invite 3 to Zoom. The follow-up's important. You have to follow up. Network marketers, we say you water 5 times with love. When you water 1 to 4 times, you close at 10%. The 5th time you close at 80%. We're just watering people with different things with love all the time. That's the follow-up, okay? So let's talk about that. Well, what do you think Jan Rand just sent out on your behalf? Remember when you sent that gift out? She sent out a gifting envelope. What's that on the envelope? Oh, that's a script. What are you going to do with the script when you call your friend? You're going to read it together. What's inside? Little mini cards that go with the 3-day gift. What do you think you're going to do with your friends when they get their gift? You're going to tell them to look at the cards and you're going to read it with them. Do you think you could do that? So here's the deal. For you to be able to read these to them, you have to know what the information is, right? So what we always do is we create oh, look at Jacqueline. She has her follow-up clipboard. She's already there. You have your follow-up. Does Jen have a follow-up clipboard yet? Jen, this is what you're going to make. Your follow-up clip. If you have your follow-up clipboard, I'm going to fall out of my chair. Oh, she's taking notes. Good. You need to go to Staples and buy a clipboard. It's $2. I know it's really expensive what I'm telling you to buy, a clipboard. Why? Because you got to print out. You're going to print out the same scripts that you just mailed your person. They match. Do you understand? They match. So let's show you what you're going to print out, and you can take notes. Tomorrow, I want you guys to have your follow-up clipboards made. That means that today you need to buy your clipboard and print your stuff out for tomorrow so I can see your clipboards. Okay, you ready? Let's go show you what you're going to print out. These are my favorite documents. Where do you think I'm going? Start X39 biz.com. That's where I'm printing out my clipboards. All right. There it is. We're going to the 14 steps to success. Okay. And you're going to go, this is where I'm rewriting the system. I think I'm going to write it on Saturday. So I'm going to work all Saturday and Sunday making this all flow. I'm kind of overwhelmed with it, but I'll get it. So you go to tab 6, give a gift. Print your envelope. Hey, there it is. Print it. That's your very first document that you're going to print. It's going to be your very first document on your clipboard, okay? If you can't remember all this and you get totally overwhelmed and you're like, I can't handle it, then you're going to call Jan Rand and she's going to take your hand after she makes my 100 envelopes. So put your name and phone number in chat, please. And then you're going to go to tab number 9, take the order. Right now, my 5 favorite documents are in 2 places. Pretty soon, they're going to be in 1 place. Tab 9, take the order. And you're going to go all the way down to your patch summary review English. What to expect. You're going to print this off. Okay. I'm going to go over this with you in a minute, but I just want you to print them. Okay. Can you do that? It's not hard. Before and after tracker. This is my very favorite. I think you could run this business just on this card alone. If you want to really just be simple, there it is. Everything you need to know. There's my script and there's my pictures. Lifewave uses a form of wearable light technology that activates your own stem cells, makes more stem cells, and resets them to a younger, healthier state. Why is that important? Well, stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair, like when you're 20. But go look at the Now site for more information. Let's look at the pictures. You can even track your own progress. This is so good. I just made big old boards with this to take to different events. This is it for me. I just read the script and point to the pictures. You do need to know how to talk the pictures. Let me explain. That finger was cut off. It's dead and now it's alive. That's me. I was ugly with cancer. Now I'm pretty. Look at the back. It was crooked. Now it's straight. Look at the doggy. He was losing his eyesight. Now it's better. Look at Mandy. That's mother and daughter. No, it's the same person. Look at spinal issues. That's a nerve that didn't flow well. Now it flows. No more pain. I said the same thing to you guys on the Now site. It's the same pictures. Does this make sense? Everything matches. Your website matches your materials, which matches what Jan sends out, which matches your clipboard. Once you understand this, you just say the same thing over and over and over again. You may go, I'm so bored. I get it. And you know what I'll tell you? Bring 5 people into my office that don't understand. And then you'll be so excited that they start to get it, because then your business grows. That's duplication. Okay. Everybody with me? Print that out. The all products flyer. This is all our products on 2 pages, even with where to put them. I love this because this gets mailed out. We talk X39, but guess what? They're looking at all of this, and pretty soon they tell you they want 4 other ones. You don't even have to talk about it. They'll tell you because they've read it. You with me? Print it out. and an order form at the very top. I just print out the most basic. $149 retail, $119 preferred. I like the silver pack for $299. That's 3 X39s. But if you look at the football, 1 X39, 1 X49 equals 2 of any supportive sleeves. Let's build your pack. And always 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. Your address is, your credit card is. Once you take your order, you go, woo! And then you call Jan and she'll show you how to put it in the back office and ship like Amazon. And I'll tell you how you can learn it yourself as well. But I'll go more into how we close, but trust me when I say all you do is read the order form. Okay, so can you print out those 5 follow-up sheets and make a clipboard? Does that match what Jan just sent out for you? Absolutely. Now I'm going to read the clipboard. Before I read it, let's see. Am I different than you? No, there's my envelope. There's my what to expect. There's my before and after tracker. I'm no different than you. There's my all products flyer. The difference is I have like 10 order forms, because the more order forms you have on your clipboard, guess what happens? The more orders you take. Have 10 on your clipboard. You'll be amazed. I just changed these out. Those 10 order forms will turn into orders. Look I even write orders now on my mini info order forms. You see, they're the same. You see, one's little, one's big. Depends on if you like big or mini. They both work. Isn't that great? I'm no different than you. I do this every day. All right. So now I'm going to read. Let's pretend Jan doesn't give me 100 objections. So I'm reading. You just got your gift in the mail. Did you see the envelope? This is follow-up. Oh, you did? Or even better yet, did you get your gift from me? Oh, you got it. Where is it? You don't know. Well, go look in the kitchen table. It's probably there. It's a blue envelope. It's a different color now, blue. Oh, I do see it. Let's open it together. Let me tell you what it is. Let's read the envelope together. I don't know. I just learned to. I have no idea. Get your envelope. Now you have your clipboard. Well, it looks like you wear it 12 hours on to activate and 12 hours off to repair. Well, what is it? Well, open it up. It looks like that white stuff inside. Well, that's made out of organic crystal that when it's applied to your skin is activated by its heat. I'm reading. This is a form of infrared light. Yeah, it's light. Wild, right? This reflects back and elevates GHK copper peptide, which is proven to activate your stem cells, produce more stem cells, and reset it to a younger, healthier state. I'm just reading the envelope that they got in the mail. Do you know how many people get an envelope and you don't direct them to read it, so they have no idea and they just throw it away? When you put activated younger stem cells on old tissue, turn it young again. That's cool. Weird. By 65, we've lost almost all the stem cells. Yeah, we're old. Why is that important? Well, because when we activate our own body's younger stem cells, they have the unique ability to turn into whatever cell your body needs for repair. And that's what they did when we were 20. Remember, we had no gray hair when we were 20. We had no wrinkles when we were 20. We had no chronic issues when we were 20 because we were young. What if we could activate those stem cells to work like we did when we were young? Who doesn't want to be back in the 80s again, right? Remember that? All right. You read the envelope. Okay, then you can go in and say, but let's go look at some of these cards. Well, this is what you can expect. Let's actually put that patch on right now. Yes, pull that out of your envelope. I'll put one on too. You guys, this is so much fun. You're having an experience with someone you just gifted. This is not a sample. This is a gift. Everybody wants to have an experience. Let's put the patch on together. Okay, open it up. I'm going to put it right here. You can put it right below the back of your neck or below underneath the belly button, but your whole body's light, any spot will do. I don't care. But here, you can look at the envelope. There's 2 places you can put it. And this is what we just did. You read the card. Take out this card, Jan. You go to your clipboard. Well, we just activated 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state within 24 hours. Wow. 1 to 3 months, we just rebalanced the brain, and we have a study to show it. I'm reading. 3 to 6 months, we just activated our stem cells. They're the only cells in the body that are changeable. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair. That's what we did when we were 20. Here's the crazy thing, Jan. 6 to 12 months, you reverse your age 8 years inside and out, and we have a study for that. Boom. I just hit the key point. But look at these pictures. And remember, you just tap the 4 pictures. Oh, yes, you can look at these later, but these are all the different patches he makes and placements. I know it could be a lot. Of course, it's all about stem cell, but you might like to review this later. Oh, you want to know pricing? Well, yes, I'll just tell you, and you can decide later, of course, but let's just tell you. Go to that last sheet. That's the price list. It's really in order form, but it's also a price list, right? And you read it to them. And here it is. You ready? The closing script. We've just taken you from follow-up to close. I think it's here. Is it here, Jenny? Did we do the follow-up script? Can you put it at the bottom again so I can find it? The closing script, honey. Do you have that yet?
I'm getting it.
Okay, great. So she's gonna, and you guys can just grab all these and put them in the notes of your phone so you have them. They will be on the biz site shortly, or you could just take a picture of it. Ivory could never figure out how to get it to his notes, so he just took a picture of it all and wrote it. You guys are welcome to do that too.
It was in there. It was just above.
I know, I see. It's perfect. I'm going to read it now. Wow. Here's a closing script. Here's what I would do. Well, you could get 1 X39 for $149. I'm reading. You could become a preferred customer for $119. But I like the wholesale packs. Here we go. Here comes the closing script. I recommend, I'm reading, 1 X39 and 4 Eon. This is the dynamic dual. The X39 activates your stem cells. They're the only cells in your body that are changeable. You see, I say that all the time. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair, like when you were 20. Did you have gray hair when you were 20? Of course not. Did you have wrinkles when you were 20? No. That's because your stem cells were working to regenerate you. Eon reduces inflammation. It turns out inflammation is an eater of stem cells. When you reduce inflammation, you turbocharge your X39 to work better. We always start with those 2. That's why I recommend 1 X39 and 4 Eons at a wholesale price of $299. This gets your sleeves down to $60 a sleeve. What a deal, with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Then 1 sleeve of X39 the following month at only $99 a month to keep your stem cells activated. This gives you 4 full months of full stem cell repair and regeneration. Your address is, your credit card number is, and you've just taken your first silver pack order. Okay? So they may say to you, well, I just put this patch on. Of course you did. I was just giving you pricing. You can experience this, and I'll call you on Friday and you can decide if you want more. Always go for the close, being of service, giving information. You may be surprised how many people are ready to order even when they just put their first patch on because you've educated correctly. And you're just of service. Here's the thing. You will always read the price list to people because you're of service. 50% of the folks will order right away and 50% won't. If you don't read the price list right away, what will happen? It's just 100% no. And that's okay too. But do you understand? I always say, let me explain the pricing. I don't say, let me take your order. I say, let me explain the pricing so you know. And then when you do that, then they'll, even if they're not ready to order right away, then they'll see the price list and they'll see the all products flyer. And by Friday, they may be calling you and saying, what are we doing now? Right? So that is your full on, God, we got done fast today. That is your follow-up clipboard. Do you guys think you could actually call your people back that you sent a gift to and read the envelope to them and read all their little cards to them? And guess what? Jen says, yes, she's new. I don't think I overwhelmed her in follow-up, did I? We just do the same process over and over and over again. So right now, I'm no different. I got 40 names from this event. What do you think I'm going to do today? I'm going to text them out that script. That's all I'm going to do all day. I'm going to text them out that script, and I'm going to ask them when they'd like to talk next. And then anybody that texts me back saying they're interested, I'm going to make them the first on my priority to follow up. And then I'm going to call each and every one of those 90 people on my list to make sure they got that text. I'm no different than you. I'm doing the exact same thing over and over and over again. Okay, so it's 10:53. I think that we've trained enough. Are you guys ready to get to work early? I think we're going to start our office early today. What do you think? I think it's a great idea. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stop this recording.